Welcome to the weekly roundup. I'm your host Wayne Knowles with Darcy Evans. How you going, Darcy?
Knowlesy, good, thanks yourself.
Pretty good, mate. Pretty good. How you been, mate? Been a long time.
It has been a long time.
Been a long time since we've been on together.
Two of the better looking ones are always on tonight, so which is even better. TJ's coming later.
TJ's coming later. Who'll always come and ruin the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, righto. We'll get straight into Division 7. Head out to Andrew Smith Drive. North Pines back in this week, but massive losers really on the field on Saturday. It was Para Hills, 26 goals 19, 175, defeating the Spiders 8 goals 351.
26-19, so that could have blown it right out of the water.
Yes. But seeing Para Hills firsthand a fortnight ago, they are a very good unit. And the goal kickers at Para Hills, Shani Hansen kicking 10, the myth, the man, the legend, Sean Dutchy Holland with 7, Nusky with 3, Pryor with 2, Bus with 2, and Boxhead Ray kicking a single. And for North Pines there, Das?
Yeah, then we've got Buckskin with 2.
Yep.
Kopecki. Good way to start the day already. Kopecki with 2, Richards with 2, Dawson, there you go, and Wanganeen. And the best players were Skinner, Pinky, and Dawson as well. So
and Para Hills, Hansen, Holland, and Thatch in the best there. Pretty,
no surprise.
No surprise. We'd expected. Good to see North Pines back. It would have been a shame to lose them after a bit of a misdemeanour with a official, but
they consolidate, get back in there again.
Great to see them back, and hopefully they can have a good year. So. Well, what's remaining of it?
That's right, so Para Hills still just with the one loss and they're on top of the table. So good win there, big percentage booster for them.
Okay, next game was out at Mofflin Reserve, and this was closer than what I thought it would be. And it was Central United, 10 goals, 16-76, defeating Flinders University 11-8, 74.
So did you back Central United? Because obviously they're...
I did actually.
I
did. I thought being at home would be probably the deciding factor, but I thought it would have been probably not as close as it was, mate. But anyway...
I said Central United getting poor kicking, 10-16, so that probably didn't help their cause. Knowles, you're probably right. If they did kick probably 5 or 6 of them, it could have been
blown out a little bit. Central United, Porter with 2, May with 2, McKenna with 2, McMillan, Hayes and Daly in the best for the Bulldogs, and for the Crabs, Ducks.
Yeah, it was Matthews with 4, Corkin with 2, Davies, or individuals to about 4 or 5 other players there. Best players Cole, Reeves and Schofield.
Yeah, like I said, pretty closer than what we thought, but it went probably the way. Okay, next game. I don't really want to talk about. You, Darcy, you can take this one.
Well, gee whiz, mate. No, so Teacher Gully took on Mitchell Park out there at Teacher Gully. It was a bit of a thumping in the end, so that's why Knowles is probably on a bit of a breakdown at the moment. So it's 16-14, 110 to 8-6, 54. So Teacher Gully, good win there at Teacher Gully, where they're sitting 4. So Para Hills, that dropped down to 3rd. Is that what happened?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
So dropped to 3rd. So which I mean. Just the 2 games so far, but you're probably a bit of a loss. So tell us about the game. So it was a bit more of a loss than you thought, or what?
Teacher Gully are very good.
Yep,
very good. They've got some good ex-Div 1 players, some blokes that probably played Div 1 reserves. Real good spread. Stephen Daniel at centre half forward is an absolute jet. For a bloke his size, the way he moves, it was very hard to shut down, I suppose. So you had Formosa, Noski and Daniels all kicking 3, Doyle with 2 and Talbot with 2 as well. Coates, Ford and Latham were in their best for the Gullies.
And
we were,
guys,
mate, if anyone said to me after I took the job over at Mitchell Park that we'd be 7-2 going into the break, I would have took it every day of the week. Right? We've played 2 good sides in the last 2 weeks, and we know what we need to do now. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I said to my blokes too, you get what you deserve. And that's pretty simple. We were poor, and we got what we deserved.
But so you consolidate now, and you've lost, as you said before, you've lost a couple of good players. But then, hey, you got
everyone's got injuries. So I'm not going to make an excuse for that.
So all the other players have got to step up now. But I think you nailed it when you said when you get these C grade sides that are a lot of them are ex-Div 1 players. They play Div 1 all their life, and then they want to play. Look, let's just play the last 2 years of our life back in with all their mates in C grade. That's what you're an A grade side, so Teacher Gully is filled up with a lot of Div 1 players. We are talking Div 1 players, so and to play with the mates the last few years, I knew that happened to me. You sort of head straight down, you go on the way out again. But that's what does happen with these sort of clubs.
Yep. But like I said to my blokes after the game, you know, we poor, very poor.
No, that's been honest, which is good. Absolutely.
But I'm not going to take nothing away from Teacher Gully. They were very good, and they are a very good football club, and they're a very, very good football side. But we've got a lot of work to do. So, but anyway, Cooper kicked 3 for us, Bradford 2. Chrissy Bradford was best for us, Morris and Evans. You know, it is where we are. It is what it is. We are where we are.
So Bradford's still gone on his lost and merry way.
He's he's a bull. He's
his name pop up quite regularly. So.
He's so solid there in our midfield. You know, and we have to, like I said, we copped a few injuries, but that's football, you know.
Certainly is.
Anyway, moving forward, the last game of the round was actually, this was a bit of a shock for me, bit of a surprise, but it was Lutheran, 18-14, 122, defeating St Paul's 7-5-47.
Was the shock the scoreline, or was it more shock? I mean, because obviously Lutheran, they're sitting quite comfortably in second at the moment, and St Paul's, they've just dropped out of the 5-1.
The score, I just thought that it'd be a bit closer. Lutheran are very good. They are. They've got some real good depth. Their B grade's amazing. The best probably B grade side I've seen for a long time.
They had their Andrew Zobel that took them up to some good. I think Div 6. I think they did fairly well there, but then to drop back, I think it was a couple of years later they came back.
Div 5. They went
Div 5.
I think they've gone 5, 6, 7 in the last 3 years.
So when Andrew Zobel left a few years ago, they did drop back. Obviously, lost a few players, and then now looking very consolidated and looking very good back in Division 7 again. So
anyway. Cowell kicked 5 for Luthies, Heavyside with 3, Goodall with 3, Hawthorn with 2, Richter with 2, Shani Hickey piping up with 2 as well, Richter, Anspach and Hawthorn in the best for the Bulldogs. And for the Spocks,
was Speech with 3, Adamo with 2, and a couple of individual kickers there with best players. Adamo obviously with a couple of goals at Rawson and Keynes.
Yes, Joseph Adamo is a very handy footballer. So we'll have a quick look at the ladder. Obviously Para Hills on top, Luthies sitting second, Mitchell Park sitting third, Teacher Gully and Uni make up the 5 with St Paul's just out on percentage, North Pines, Flinders Uni, Central United and Prince Alfred sitting down the bottom there after vacating Division 7.
They are.
Moving on to games in 2 weeks time now with the bye this week, the mid-season bye. First one, Darcy.
Oh, there's 2. So yeah, we got. Sorry, you're quite correct. Bit of a long weekend.
We have a bit of a long weekend, and I can tell you, couldn't have come a little. I'm a bit puffed out so far, but the mid-season break's going to be good. So might pack the kids and the missus in the car and go for a little bit of a drive.
Nice.
Yeah, I reckon for the weekend. Anyway, the games in 2 weeks. North Pines and Teacher Gully out there at Andrew Smith Reserve.
Oh, I think, as you said, Teacher Gully, very good side. I think they'll probably keep their winning streak alive and do this one as well.
Gully's for me by a country mile. Out to Mofflin Reserve, it's Central United.
Ugly this one, I think.
And Para Hills. Hanson's going to kick another 10, I can see that.
He will, absolutely. So I reckon Para Hills by a long way.
Para Hills, for me as well. Up to my old school and Tommy's old school, St Paul's taking on Mitchell Park.
Your club, so I think Mitchell Park, you're going to bounce back there, mate. St Paul's, they're doing okay, don't get me wrong, but I think you'll bounce back from that loss and probably have a week's rest will be nice on the players as well, so I'd get a couple that may come back.
Bloody hope so. Yep. I tell you. And these boys would hope so too, because I've told them all, bring your mouth guards tomorrow night to training.
Oh, nice.
She's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Okay, and the last game of the round is Adelaide Uni, the Battle of the Unis, Adelaide Uni and the Crabs, the Flinders Uni at Uni Oval in the city.
So Adelaide Uni are 5 and they're 5th on percentage. Flinders University just dropping back after that loss last week by the 2 points. They could have put nearly close into the 5, but I still think the Adelaide Uni are just going to probably get over the line just.
Uni's bigger bodies will prevail, that's for sure. So anyway, and Lutheran get the bye with the Prince Alfred vacation, so all done and dusted, mate, from Division 7 for this week. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you all again next fortnight.
See you later.
See you guys.